Imagine a car so infamous it became a punchline. Then imagine that same car outrunning a Porsche. Sounds crazy, right? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the wild story of the Ford Pinto Pangra, the underdog that left sports cars in the dust. Let's roll. Back in 1970, Ford introduced the Pinto, a simple, affordable subcompact car priced at just $1,900. It wasn't fast, it wasn't flashy, and honestly, it wasn't even pretty. But one man, Jack Stratton, looked at this little car and saw something nobody else did: potential. What happened next turned the humble Pinto into a beast on wheels that could take down sports cars like the Datsun 240Z and even the Porsche 914. Quick question. If you could take any boring car and turn it into a high-performance legend, what would it be? Drop your ideas in the comments below. Maybe someone will make it happen. Jack Stratton wasn't just a car salesman at Huntington Ford in California. He was a dreamer. While everyone else mourned the slow death of big V8 muscle cars in the 1970s, Jack thought, why not start fresh? The Ford Pinto, light as a feather at just 2,000 pounds, became his canvas. And boy did he create a masterpiece. But let's be real, the stock Pinto was kind of a joke. It was plain, slow, and the last car anyone would bet on in a race. So how did Jack turn it into a Porsche killer? Let's find out. Step 1. Fix the looks. Jack teamed up with Bob Crow, a fiberglass wizard, to give the Pinto a serious makeover. They replaced its boring front end with a sharp, aggressive design. Think Corvette vibes, but on a budget. Pop-up headlights, slimmer fenders, and an extra 10 inches of sleekness turned the Pinto into a car you'd actually want to be seen in. Here's a fun twist. Those pop-up headlights? They weren't electric. You had to operate them by hand. Retro cool, or what? Next, Jack worked with suspension experts to make the Pinto handle like a dream. They added custom shocks, lowered the car by 2 inches, and slapped on wide magnesium wheels. Suddenly, this little Pinto could stick to corners like glue, out-handling cars that cost twice as much. Did you know the Pinto Pangra could pull nearly 0.9 GIS on a skid pad? For context, the Porsche 914 barely managed 0.73 GIS. Yeah, the Pinto was that good. Now for the best part, the engine. The stock Pinto had a 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine with just 90 horsepower, barely enough to make it exciting. Jack partnered with turbo genius A.K. Miller to supercharge the Pinto's performance. Together, they added a turbocharger, water injection, and a host of other upgrades. The result? A jaw-dropping 175 horsepower, nearly double the original. This little car could now hit 0 to 60 in just 7.5 seconds and smoke the quarter mile in the low 15s. Be honest, would you ever expect a Pinto to outrun a Porsche? Let me know in the comments. Here's where it gets even cooler. Jack didn't just sell these souped-up cars, he sold DIY kits too. You could buy the body kit, suspension package, and turbo setup separately and build your own Pangra at home. Talk about a 1970s version of custom car culture. Sadly, the Pinto Pangra didn't last long. Between 1972 and 1973, only about 20 to 50 complete cars were sold, plus a few hundred kits. Today, spotting one is like finding a unicorn at a car show. The Pangra wasn't just a modified Pinto, it was a symbol of what creativity and determination can achieve. Jack Stratton turned a cheap commuter car into a sports car slayer, proving that underdogs can punch way above their weight class. Now it's your turn to join the ride. Hit that like button if you're rooting for the underdog, and don't forget to subscribe for more car legends like this. Oh, and leave a comment, because every time you don't, a Pinto gets its turbo taken away. Thanks for watching, enthusiasts. Remember, it's not about the car you drive, it's about the passion you bring to it. See you in the next one.